All right, story time. All right, so I think it was like 2006, living in Detroit. I was working at part-time, like at Chrysler, on and off. Still at this point, it was part-time working at Chrysler. And, I really wasn't doing a whole lot, just making money, spending money. And this one particular day, I was walking through this clothing store. It was called Simply Casual. I forget where it was. 6 miles, it used to be Simply Casual, something like that. But I'll go up in there just kind of like shopping, kind of, just looking around and shit. And the guy that was working at the store was like, yo, hey man, you ever thought about modeling? I'm like, what? Nah, man, nah, bro, what is you? He like, no, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm a model, man. And I'm like, man, he was like, you should think about it. I'm like, nah, and I look up and it's a picture of him on the wall. I'm like, that's you right there? He like, yeah, man, I'm telling you, man, you should look into modeling, man. Look, they're having an audition. It's coming up in like June or July, whatever. But this might have been March though. So he's like, yeah, it's this audition coming up. Here go my card, man. You should come check it out, man. You should try. And I'm like, man, I took his card, but I'm like, man, whatever. Time went by. I'm living. June come around. The audition come up. And I don't know why, but it's in the back of my mind. And that morning I woke up on some bullshit. I just was like, man, damn, that motherfucking audition is today, man. I'm not no model, man. I'm not doing that shit. And then I thought about it. I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna do it, man. I just got up and just went home, ironed some clothes and pressed out, like a white linen shirt, anything I had, man. I was fly though, I thought, right? Downtown Detroit, they had the audition. So when I get there, and it cost $20 to enter. So I'm like, all right, I go next door to the Best Western, to the ATM. When I get to the ATM to put my card in, it's $80 already in the tray. Like it's $80 just sitting there. And I'm like, so I just took it like a fucking running. Look at God, right? So I take it, boom, I go get them the 20 auditions. I get in here, man, it's a whole bunch of niggas in here. Like, these niggas is lined up, but these niggas is serious though, keep it 100. It was a bunch of serious niggas that was really trying to be models, and the whole time, I'm just one step in front of the other. I was doing like a little runway walk. I got my shit on. I do my little walk, woo, I do my shit. And when it's all over, they pick me. It was like maybe 20 models out of maybe 100. I don't know what the fuck this means, but I guess what it was they was picking us to do this runway show at the Opera House. We go do the Opera House. Now, we walk out on the stage, a whole bunch of people. I got all my people there. They got me walking with all these models, these little fly clothes and shit. I liked it, right? One thing started leading to another. Like, I'm doing runway shows in clubs, museums, theaters. I'm everywhere doing clubs. I'm just on the scene. All of a sudden, I went from just working to now all of a sudden I'm on the scene, like modeling across the city. You know what I'm saying? So I end up getting into this play called Drama in the Shop. And me, my dog Martini Harris, who's a very funny comedian out of the D, Delicious was in there. AJ Johnson was in there. And I remember just them guys being in. I had a small part though, a real small part in the play. I was sitting in the chair and I had to get up out of the barber chair and just be like, oh, cause Delicious walked by and shit. And I was like, oh shit. And I was supposed to get up and follow her out of the shop. And that was on stage in front of, and I just remember standing up and the crowd just cheering and shit for my little bitty part and laughing. And I just remember thinking like, wow, this is dope. You know what I'm saying? I'm modeling, doing shows, brands, like, I was modeling with my dogs, different brands. I don't remember, I know I had my dog AYV. He had a clothing line. Shout out my dog Jelly Roll Entertainment, my dog I went to college with. Feeling like I got that bug, and I was like, man, you know what? I'm moving to LA. I was gonna move to Atlanta. I was gonna move to Atlanta first, man. But, it just kind of was like, something just hit me, man. I was like, you know what? I'm cutting out the middle, man. At that time, I felt like, man, I'm just gonna go straight to LA, man. I ain't had no clue of what was going on. Moved in with my homeboy Y and was living over there with my homeboy Y. Cause at this time my mind was made up that I was leaving, right? But I was like, I'm going to LA. Ended up moving in with my dog Waddell, and that was like living in a trap house. I slept on the basement floor on my dog Waddell floor, and it was me, Him and about 20 other niggas living in that house, trapped out. I stayed over there for 3 months. October 1st, 2007, I jumped on the freeway on the Lodge, right there on Webb, right off Hamilton, and went Lodge to the 94 West, man. Bad tags, no license, with nothing. My mind was made up. I'm out. And I was out. I showed up October 4th, 2007. All that started from taking that one audition. That's crazy, man. For more stories like this, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click that notification link. Click that bell so you can get all of the stories first. It's your man, Kevin Tate, and I'm out. Peace.